Hey there, race fans. Bob at Electric Avenue. Today we're going to take a look at setting up the New Jersey Turnpike. Let's see if we can get it on here. Oh, let's go this way. There we go. Guess a couple of our racers are having some issues. Hey, James. Hey, Norm. Hey, Mike. How you doing? Hey, if you guys want to jump on, there's the link. We can talk about what's going on with this crazy layout. But can take a look at hey Paul, how you doing? We can take a look at what I did. I got it set up with the correct track, but like Mike, like you were saying, there's some little gaps here and there. Can't get it just exactly right. Dave said he's got his right. I'm trying to push things down and kind of angle them so maybe they fit together, but I still have a little gap there, which is a little concerning. Maybe if I push this out a little bit more. Yeah, just a tiny, tiny gap in this piece right here. Hey, William, how you doing? Hey, Steve. Yeah, if you want to jump on, we got the link here. We'll just talk about what's going on here. I don't know if you put yours up yet, Steve, or not. But you know, it's the elevation is a lot to do with it too. As you can see, let's take the camera down here. We'll go down to this height here. I got all sorts of different track supports. Oh, James, you're working on it now. All right. And then I got some wooden shims under some track supports to get it up even a little bit more. So I got not quite 2 inches. Here it's about 1.5 inches. There it's about 1.5 inches. And I ran the pizza van and it clears. So I don't think we'll be running the trucks on this because I think it'll be kind of crazy. But as you can see, it just clears. Yeah, after Tuesday. Yeah, I set this up in a different spot in my basement to test it out. So it's a fun track to drive, I'll tell you that much. There's a lot of nice turns, and it really isn't as bad as it seems from just looking at it. It, you know, with the 4-gear, it goes pretty good and hangs on pretty good. Of course, the cars are going to launch a lot, especially up in this turn here. If you come zipping down this straight, it'll go right out there. I'm going to have to put up some pretty big barriers. So right now I have the track built the way it's shown from Dave. And like we discussed, Mike, there are some little gaps. And there's one, it's just tiny, tiny gap right there where I can't get that track closed. But it hasn't really hurt me none racing on it. So if you slide this end out, you can get that end to work a little bit better. That's what I found. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. This is the preview of the next season's track. See if we can get more of the track in here. Let's see. There we go. It's a nice track. It's going to be fun to drive. Non-magnets are going to be a little tough, but these 4 gears will be great. And I think Mega G Pluses will be fine. Let's put a Mega G Plus on there and see if we can do some hot laps. Yeah, they go around here pretty good. Yeah. Till I wipe out. Hey, Four Eyes. Thanks for joining in. Little preview of season 8's track. Get some practice time in. But yeah, the 4 gears and the Mega G Plus go real good. So let's go with a non-magnet car. It looks like I'm out for a Sunday drive. I haven't, with that little gap, I haven't had a problem. When I looked at the pictures that Dave sent, he didn't have that little gap. So I don't know. I thought maybe I screwed up on a track or something, but every time I look at the diagram and compare, it looks correct. Unless I misread it, because we have the terminal track and 2 15 inches, and then a 6 inch, and then the 45-degree 9-inch curve, another 6 inch, a 45 9-degree, a 9-inch. I'm sorry, is that a 9-inch? Or is that supposed to be a 6 inch? Maybe that's my problem. 25 27. Oh, that's supposed to be a 6 inch. Oh, maybe that's my problem. Let's see what that does to this. I don't know if that's going to work, though. Let's see, that'll come a little closer. Is that? Yeah, they're right. 27. 25 27. Yeah, 25 17 is a 9-inch. Oh, I got to get a 6-inch track in there. Maybe I screwed up. Let's try this. Well, that don't get any better. That makes it worse. All right. Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused. Yeah, this is actually it's 6 foot 8 inch. It's 36 inches is right there, and it is 80 inches. So that's our largest template that we use for racing, 36 by 80. So it's 6 foot 8, standard door size. Hey, Jim. Yeah, this is the next layout. I changed the area to make it work. So you put a 9-inch in there, Mike? Because I'm thinking that shows a. It's got the two 6-inch 45-degree curves, and then it shows a 6-inch, but I put a 9 in there. These are the old numbers, I think. The new numbers, because he used one of those track planners. So the new number for the 6-inch straight, I think, is that right? 8641. I gotta check. But these are off of some track designers, and those are the old original Aurora numbers, if I remember right. They're not the AFX current. That's part of the battle too. But that looks like 2517 is a 9-inch and 2527 is the 6-inch straight. Hey Randy, how you doing? Yeah, we're trying to get it straightened out here because we got a little gap here and there. Yeah, I like reading Chinese instructions. Yeah, well, we got to all have the track the same. That's the thing. And Dave set this up, and he took a picture of it, and it looked fine. I didn't see any gaps in his picture, but I wonder if there's another spot where I put the wrong, like under here, I have a 6-inch, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You can't see the number. 2517 up here is a 9-inch. If you look at the shapes on the diagram, it looks correct. No, changed after the 6-inch passed the first curve to a 9-inch 90. Then a 3, a 12. Oh, Mike. Yeah, it's a little, yeah. Well, I don't know if everybody's got a 12-inch quarter, 45-degree circle. Yeah, we're going to have to come to some conclusion on how to get this to work where we're all the same. That's the thing. I'm going to put the link in there too if anybody wants to jump on. Don't matter if you just want to chat or whatever, but I'm trying to. That can't be a 6-inch because that pulls this. The problem is this one here. So let's see here. Up here it shows a 45-degree 9-inch, 15-inch 45-degree 9-inch, a 15, and a 9, a 45, 15, 9-inch, 9-inch, 9-inch straight, 9-inch curve, 45, 15, 15, 45, 6-inch, 9, 9, 9-inch. Uh-oh. What do I have here? I think I got a 6-inch here. Wait, is that supposed to be a 6 or a 9? 2517. That's supposed to be a 9. All right. Maybe we're onto something here. Let's put, that ain't gonna work if there's a 6 there. Because that's pulling it closer. Wow. What a tangled web we weave. Yeah. Yeah, Paul, I'm right there with you. I think maybe I got more than one piece wrong. Because I think I mixed up some of the 9s and the 6-inch straights. In my spaghetti here. Yeah, there you go, Joey. Well, this way, that's why I'm doing it now, because Mike's going to join us for the next season, and he was setting up the track, and he had a gap, and I didn't set it up yet. I was going to wait till after Tuesday because we're still running the Darlington track, but then I just said, hell, I'll just put it in a different section of the basement and test it out. And I had the same problem as him, but then I took this 15-inch out and put 2 6s, and it worked fine. And then I asked Dave if he had a problem, and he said no, he didn't have any problem setting it up. So now we're at a conundrum. Yeah, I would say this is the toughest track layout we've had with 3 elevations, which is cool. It's gonna be fun to run, but I would have hoped it went together a little bit better. So, let's try this again. So we got a 6-inch here, 45. We got a 6-inch, the 2 6-inch 45-degree curves, and then, I guess that maybe yeah, it shows a 6-inch, a 26, 27. I'm gonna double check 26, 27 if that is the right number. All right, let's ask Mr. Google. EFX 26, 27 parts. Oh, it says it's a helmet. How's that sound? Huh. How about slot car track? Yep. So a 26, 27 is a 9-inch. Oh, maybe I got these backwards, which the 20, how many 9 inches are you supposed to have here? 4 and 6 6-inch. All right, so 26, 27. Where's my pen? Hey, Matt, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, unless you put the terminal track up here, you know, that would be a way around it, Matt. All right. Oh, it's hardwired in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying then. Yeah, because usually we had a little give. Yeah. Did you have any problems, Matt? Or you didn't set this up yet, have you? You're still on Darlington? 27, 25, 20. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Mike. But, I was checking Mr. Google here. Not that Google is 100%. Let's see if I can find track pieces. Let's ask AI. That'll help. Oh, sure. Here it says 8627 is a 15-inch terminal piece. That doesn't help. Come on. So much for AI. Let's go back and look at AFX slot car track pieces. Let's go track piece list. Somebody's got to have it out there, right? Okay. Yeah, they got all the new current numbers are 7,006. Let's try old EFX. I don't know how old that um, design software that Dave uses is. It doesn't give me numbers. Hmm. Yeah. I guess I should have looked at that a little bit better. I can't find anything that has like a Ultimate Racer 3. Yeah, I don't remember what Dave uses. How old is that, Norm? Has that been around a while? Okay, so if that is a 9-inch, 2527, what did... No, Mike thought that was the 6-inch. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought 17 was the 9-inch, right? So it should be 6.6. Let's just continue on here. Of course, I got now all this stuff in the way when I'm building it. I had it all flat, and then I put the supports in. I put that in. Yeah, that changes it a lot. And that would be a 6-inch. Here's one. Well, it's working so far. Ah, crap. Yeah, that's not much better. And this is coming this way a little. All right. All right. So you get the 6-inch, 45 degree. Oh, see? Yeah, that's 15-inch, 15-inch, 45, 90, 9-inch, 45, 45. No, 90, 90, 15-inch, 45, 9-inch, 15, 15, 45, 15, 45, 90, 15, 15, 15, 45, 6-inch, 15, 45, 90. Yeah. Well, let's see, folks. You know what? Got that might have been my, well, here I got a gap here. Doesn't look too bad. Holy Jesus. Hey, Mayor. Putting up my new routed track. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. You're right there. There's a little bit of a gap on the outside. And that's where I had, it's not as bad as before. Oh, why is this? Hey, did you call to tell me that I won? Did I win the prize, Mayor? Come on. Did I? Let's take a vote. All in favor of Bob winning the love set, say aye. Aye. Hey, eyes have it. All right. You know what? I think that's it, gentlemen. Mike, check your pieces because I had that piece wrong, and now my gap is not as bad. Of course, now my car ain't running. Oh, there's a gap here. Oh, ah. Clunk. Let's drive the van because you can see it better. Pizza delivery. All right. I think I got that down now. I don't see, there's a couple like they're just not quite right joints. And maybe if I slide this around, I don't know. Might have to clip it, but it hasn't been a problem with a car going around though. Yeah, I'm using original pieces now, Mike. I think that my problem was I had a 9-inch where there was supposed to be a 6-inch. So check yours. If you got, all right, what did I do with it? What did I do with it? Sure, I just had the piece of paper. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. All right, check, because that's a 6-inch and then a 6-inch after the two 6-inch 45 curves. So 6-inch, a 9-inch 45, a 9-inch straight, 9-inch 45, 9-inch 90, 6-inch, two 9-inch 90s, and a 9-inch 45, a 15-inch, 9-inch 45, the 3-inch, the 9-inch 90, 6-inch, 9-inch 90, 90, 6-inch, 9-inch 45, two 15s, 9-inch 45, 9-inch 90, a 9-inch straight, 9-inch 90, 9-inch 90, 15-inch, 9-inch 45, 9-inch straight, two 15s straights, 9-inch 45, 15-inch, 9-inch 45, 9-inch 90, three 15 inches, 9-inch 45, a 6-inch straight, a 15-inch straight, a 9-inch 45, a 9-inch 90, and we're back to the straightaway. And like I said, there's not a lot of gap. It's very minute. And I'm going to have to check with Dave and see. When you look at his picture, you don't see it. All right, Mayor, you see two issues. What do you see? What do you see, buddy? Hey, he's got to make pizza deliveries, Joey. Otherwise, you make no money. Yes, the paper is correct, but you gotta, because these are the old AFX numbers, and I think I transposed. They got 2527 as the 6-inch straight, and 2517 as the 9-inch straight. And I think I misread one of them. Or one's labeled wrong. Because this says a 9-inch and I put a 6-inch here. So it ain't, I don't know. I don't know now. No paper vertical? Like this? Where's my phone? Hey, Mayor, I'll email you I'll email that to you. I think I have your email. Let's see. Yeah, Mark, I'm gonna email the layout to you. There, it's on its way. It's floating through air right now. Should arrive in New Jersey in a matter of seconds. New one, Gale Force Raceway Gmail. Okay. Well, I sent it to the old one. Hopefully, you can get it and take a look. But I think, well, like I said, I got a 6-inch here instead of a 9-inch. But if I push that out, then this doesn't. That's probably why I had a 9-inch here. Because if I put a 9-inch here and there, it worked also. It just pushes it out a little bit more. How high are your supports? At the tallest one. Okay, James, where the pizza van is now, that's the third layer, and I got it 4 inches above my tabletop to the bottom of the track. That gives me about not quite 2 inches of clearance. And like I said, this first track is about an inch and a half from the top of track to the bottom of the track is an inch and a half. And I think that's about what I got. Yeah. I got about an inch and a half clearance from top of the track to the bottom of the track. And this one is 4 inches from the base. And that gives me clearance with the van. I don't think we're going to be running anything bigger than that. That's all right, Mike. Hey, I didn't have it right either, so that's why I'd rather hammer this out now before, 2 minutes before we go racing a week from Tuesday. So I'm glad you did call. And hopefully you can get yours set up. I'm going to check with Dave. What about the F100s? Well, they shouldn't be any taller. I just happen to have one right here. I got the Pro Tinker F100. Let's take her for a spin. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! Not here. Oh, you know what happened? I need to move my, let's see what I got there. I might have to raise that up a hair. Yeah, I got less than an inch and a half. So that's interesting. The F100s are a little bit taller than the van. Now where did I put more of my shims? Oh, they're right here. So I will just add a nice little shim right there. And let's check what we got. I'll just squeeze the cracks. Well, hopefully you don't have, the cracks aren't too bad, Mike, because like I said, I got just a tiny gap on one of these, but it didn't seem to hurt. Oh, that's still a little tight. Might have to shim it up again. And if you run over the paper, that doesn't help. Let's see. That looks a little tight there. Let's check it out. Oop. It just makes it. Oh no, there's lots of room there. Look at that. There's tons of room. I think they're manageable. Well, yeah, when we run the unlimited, get the router, create some clearance. Yeah, we'll just get deeper track. Yeah, the unlimited will be fun, but you know, like I'm saying, I might clip the track together. That'll help. But then again, too, like I was saying at the beginning, over here, you come around this straightaway, and this is a pretty sharp turn. You could go shooting right out there into no man's land, so I might have to get a big old safer barrier there. It's a fun track to run. You know, the oval was fun, but I like this a lot better. It's going to be tough with the non-magnet cars. Let's put my non-magnet car back on there. Go for a Sunday drive. It'll be about a 3-hour per lap because it's Sunday. And I don't think this is my best non-magnet car, but it's the one I grabbed because I like it. And it's yellow. It shows up good. Couch cushions. There you go, Pat. Maybe I'll just put the whole couch next to there. I don't want to have my car lost like Roski when he lost his car and it got stuck on the water heater. That's hilarious. Yep, you're right, Mike. It's still fun. I love it. I like non-magnets. I like when they fishtail out a little. I'm just cruising right now. Not really going for any land speed record. But there's some little short straightaways where you can give her. Oh, almost off the track. So I think it'll be a fun challenge. Yeah, Steve, the inside lane would be cool because then you could fishtail, but there's, you know, let's see, let's try the inside lane. I haven't run it, so it might be a little dirty. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot dirty. Yeah, actually, the inside we might get more. Maybe we'll have to change the rule to run the non-magnet cars on the inside. Yeah, I got to do some track cleaning. Oh, like this ain't good. Oh, come on, car. I'll have to clean these rails. All right, let's run the AFX car to get it, clean them off a little. But that's half the challenge, is keeping it on the track. But with the non-magnet cars, it's more fun when they fishtail, because then you can save it sometimes. All right, let's see if that helped. A lot of track to clean. Nope, must be the car. Or it's the driver. Oh, come on, Bob. Yeah, there's some good fishtail in there. Yeah, maybe for non-magnet, we'll run inside lane. Steve, I think that might be a good. Are dash no magnets illegal? Yes, they are illegal. We got to use a Auto World stock T-Jet or an original T-Jet, not the original Aurora. It's a different chassis. It's got to be the same chassis. So, because the dash is much smoother, much faster, and I kept why I'm doing original Auto World T-Jets is because they're available and they're cheap. And everybody had some. And if everybody had a dash, then maybe we'd have a dash division. But right now we don't. Might be something in the future. Ah! Just like Tycos, we weren't running Tycos because everybody didn't have one. Now Fox and Walls have some, and I think everybody does have a Tyco. Oh, just kidding. You just wanted to get me going. I don't know. We'll have to talk on Tuesday about running the inside with the non-mag, Steve. I think that's a pretty fun idea, because if you fishtail on the outside lane, you're done. You might catch it, and then everything else will run on the outside. But it's a heck of a lot more fun when you can see them fishtailing around. Yeah, a little power slide. Ah! And this just has stock tires on too. This doesn't have silicones. I didn't clean nothing. I just slapped this track together to test it out. Yeah, not bad. So, Mike, you think you're all right then? Yeah, it might be a little faster on the inside too. If you're sliding a little bit more, you might be able to give it a little bit more, going around those turns, kind of dirt tracking. All right. James, are you still on? I know he was on earlier. I don't know if he cut out or not, but I think what time is it getting to be? Yeah, we're getting close to that. Are you good, James? What do you think? Do you have any other questions? We're getting close to. I think they're going to do an auction tonight. I'm not sure if there's a crazy auction. I hardly ever bid, but I sure like the mayhem. Oh, I think I lost the. Where the heck? Get your height right. Yeah, I think if you go 1.5 inches from the track to the bottom, you should be fine. Because we're not going to run trucks. I think then you'd probably need about 2 inches. And I think, I might do it just to check it out. But I don't want to adjust every track, every one of them to raise it up that much. I'd run out of wood shims. And then it depends what you run too. If you don't run the van, if you run those Cudas, you wouldn't even need 1.5 inches. I think I need another support here. We need another support. Yeah, Steve, that's what I was thinking. I might run them anyways, just because I like running them. Maybe we'll do just afterwards a fun night of running. Oh, I don't have another one. I'm gonna have to find one somewhere. Trying to make the van fit on mine. Okay, Jay. Yeah, like I said, I got 1.5 inches, and I had plenty of room with the van and the F-150. Yeah, it's a little bit more than 1.5 inches, but there's a lot of clearance there too. Oop. No, it's not. What is it? Yeah. It's about 1.5 inches. But there's got to be a good 1/4 inch there. I can get my finger under there. I think that's enough to. Yeah. I think it's all right. Yeah. Well, if everybody's going to set it up for trucks, it wouldn't take much because you probably. Let's see, how's that? That's good. Probably got it almost there already. Actually, I'm going to go get a truck and we'll see how much higher we got to go. Oh boy. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think we'd have to go. You'd have to have 2 inches. So that's not too bad. We're at 1.5 inches already. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Tankers are the lowest. Yeah. Because then this will have to go up. That's a lot to raise up. I'm going to get my tanker. I'll see if it's any different. It's probably not much different. All right. A little bit, but I still think, yeah, you still probably got to get it from the top of the track to the bottom 2 inches. So that would take a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. No, that's a lot. Yeah, I'd say about half of the supports would have to go up a half inch. Yeah, tinkers are the lowest. Yeah, not too much lower. A little bit. Yeah, I don't think it's much at all, Steve. Yeah, pretty slim. There's a little bit. Not an eighth of an inch or no. All right, peeps. Thanks for joining in. I think I'm going to sign off and get ready to go watch the Tinker Circus. I mean, the auction. If anybody else has questions on setting up the track, toss me an email. Next Tuesday is going to be the Tyco Challenge. Get your X2 ready on the Darlington track. We're going to have some prizes. It's our 1 year anniversary. Yeah, I think you're right, Paul. So we'll see y'all in the chats. Or we'll see you Friday when Mayor hands over that love set to me. Yeah, $4.98. I need 2 more people. All right, guys. Talk to you all later. See you next time.